one side you have a Crow,
Okay,
Crow
here we
on
go.
KO, and on the other side you have the absence of that. You have a
Zeta
double
on
duelist
defense, PRX
instead.
on attack.
Something on the Jet, of course, but we don't know exactly how that will fare because there are so many different factors to consider already.
All right, well, we're probably going to get a taste of it here as PRX is going to be on the attacking side. But that also important pistol match here does start. And so we have some probing here with something in the lead and Divide just behind
Astra
him.
solo, but
Astra
also we have
already.
Raze, Nade, and KO util. They can come in.
Immediately bypassing a lot of utility and a lot of entrances smoked off. They will
The knife went really close.
Unless
Oh my.
Zeta pushes in.
Well, PRX so far so good here. We only have
nice
Laz
trades from
remaining.
PRX.
The
Just
spike
had
is gonna
numbers
be
out here.
planted.
I feel like the knife
A bit too
missed,
late
but
here
I'm not
and
entirely sure. It went here,
road to
whereas I felt
recovery.
like on
I don't
this
think we're gonna
corner
see
to
that
get
happen
the
here.
numbers
Zeta
going out might have been
flushed out
better.
of that B site. The spike is going to tick away. Laz needs to see if he can get anything done. Does spot Mind Freak all the way in the back.
I wonder how many times they're gonna
That is his position revealed, though.
they're gonna try and
See it
hit B
again
with
over
Astra being here.
Mind Freak taking some shots over here from Laz. Going to try to come out here with a pop flash, but this is going to end the way you would
Okay, nice
expect.
pistol from them though.
Really, the significance
Really nice.
there was actually in the start. They
S
were able
fat
to bypass
Val,
anything
thank you
that
so
could
much.
Sandbag their entry.
Sfar Val.
Onto the B site. They
Thank
took
you,
it.
thank you.
There it
3
is,
months in the
PRX
Side Club.
first
Appreciate the
win.
support.
And
Strong
hopefully
pistol
with
from
their case,
PRX. The
many
hit
more
was
to come.
nice.
Zeta, again, you know, a game like that is not going to be representative of what we're gonna
Thank you for
have
that,
in
mate.
future
Thank you for the
rounds.
3 months.
It's such a tiny push and pull. If you look at how PRX are playing, it's just taking aggression.
Alright, in terms of this one,
and then actually
we get
anticipating the push
3
out.
rifles,
Something
2
as well as
pistols, so
Forsaken
they
were
want to
right
keep the
under
3
the
rifles.
L, just waiting
These
for them to peek out.
will...
And I
Okay,
think this is what's going to dictate the rest of the match. Whichever team
that's fine.
makes the least
That's
mistakes in
absolutely
their
fine. Still just the
executions.
1 pistol, so this will be a rifle next round. And they, again, they can still have 2 deaths, but in an ideal world, they'd like to only have 1.
Once more, we do
Shorty's
have
out.
0, ready
Ghosts
to be
are
on the
out.
receiving end. No utility in the way to slow them down. It will be an easier point of entry.
Heretics
although we
beat
do have
Giants,
2
dude,
lurking
with
under in
with
heaven.
Weber playing their
Not far
assistant
from it, at
coach.
least. They do decide to try
It
to
was
take
a banger
fight.
game. You should watch it.
Immediately evading the paint shells too. Everything's smoked off. Same plant. We've got the rifles. We want to hold on to them.
This is going to be a plant right on the edge of stairs here. Zeta's going to have to try to come in here for a retake. They're just waiting to coordinate that and move in right now. We should note this was a heavy
Yeah, this
buy
is
here,
strong. Good after
something,
plant. Looked away
holding
with
a
the plant
vandal.
as
They
well
could
to
even
make
get
it a little bit
couple
better for
kills
B
over
main.
here and
Everyone's
make,
in good
PRX
positions.
buy guns for the next round. That would be a win.
The smokes are kind of nice though to get them over towards the site, and it overlaps. That's a nice smoke from Sugar Zero.
But there's going to be a wraparound here. Forsaken, so good. But
Damn,
ultimately Death
this
gets
is
him
good
too.
damage done.
It's
Smoke's
a
gonna
1
go
versus 2.
soon.
A fake diffuse comes in.
Picked up.
Something going to let the clock run. This is a plant for long.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh,
Deb actually
boy.
gets to buy. That's hilarious.
This is really good damage.
Hilariously painful.
Really good damage. Yeah, I love this smoke. Right, it was smoke was close to the wall, so it was really close to the wall, so they could lurk out a little bit. It kind of leaked over towards the back of sight, so this person didn't feel comfy, and they swung out from this area. It was really cool. It's really good smoke. Really good damage.
PRX needs to buy hard here, and you know this is not going to be an easy round 3.
You see this one here? Just really close to the wall, so they could get over towards back sight and overwhelm.
Chaotic on PRX's
It was really nice.
If you pay attention, if you have been paying attention in recent weeks, Zeta's been doing.
Do I care about the coronation? Not really, man. I only really care about games, to be honest.
And it's our favorite tech pause, of course, but Zeta
If it's not
will be
games, I'm
able
not
to sustain
too.
themselves in the longer run because
I'm
they
not too
can buy
bothered.
light shields. They will be able to buy more weapons in a lot of the future rounds, which is something you have to look out for.
They're going to be very frugal, and you're right. That could certainly help them coming in here. So we've got a tech pause. We're going to see if the staff can get this this situation sorted out. I almost said an issuation, which might be our new word here for the cast. But in all seriousness, once we get this issue addressed, we're going to go right back into this game. But PRX, again, a very strong showing, but Zeta definitely making
it's been a while since I
work.
posted on Instagram, but
so far.
It's been the same
I
execution.
thought I'd get a picture out there.
Same, similar-ish retake, but a different form of execution. Difference in timing, difference in the way that they push and peek. And in these little paper-thin margins, the guy is not here, but
yeah,
it's exactly why he's named it.
He's overseas right now, but he probably felt the disturbance in the force.
Yeah, a little twitch.
I feel like more foreigners are interested in the coronation than British. I mean, yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
I lost all faith in the UK ever since Brexit, man. Don't care anymore.
You know, we've been talking about this for a lot.
They lost me after that.
These players are not at home. These players are, you know, playing their hearts out in a foreign country, and they have been adjusting to it. And I think especially so for these two. I mean, not just these two, of course, but Zeta have been talking about this. You know, so much pressure on them to represent their country in Masters Tokyo. Last said that in an interview, and he definitely feels it. He's not, you know, elated about it, but at the same time, he knows that he thrives well under this pressure, so he welcomes it.
Yeah, for Zeta, it's so important they can take this. They want to get that spot in Tokyo. We don't know where the next future events are going to be, but obviously
it's rare to have like international
global,
events. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and I mean, when you have something like that, you think, all right, well, you know, it's going to be now or never, and of course, that is the dream, is to play on a massive stage against international opponents. Yeah, in your own homeland. But right now, we're going to see PRX is making them work. And PRX, of course, a powerhouse team from Singapore, known for their aggressive and crazy explosive style.
Yep.
And frankly, they've shown it so far. These have been some pretty short 2 rounds that we've had.
And I think it really shows in the way that Zeta positions themselves too. They know it's going to be explosive. That's why they kind of give them a lot of space. All right, you guys explode first.
Once Zeta got second seed, but they got some rough games.
That's when we go in.
They got some really rough games.
Against PRX sometimes, but you can never be too sure because you give them too much space.
This would be a good start if they can win this one, though.
Knife in your back.
Now we've got a packed studio audience here. It's actually 2 floors. You guys probably can't quite see it, but yeah, it's very filled up over here. And for those of you guys at home, you should come down, check out some Valorant matches, come see your favorite team if you can.
And this was pretty fast. Tech Boys will take that.
These cool signs.
We'll take that, get it all sorted. So there was a lot of damage done into this one, so the bonus round is no longer a bonus round, it's just a straight up buy round. So yeah, this is the swing round right here, really important for these teams. Honestly though, Zeta might be able to buy next.
Everyone's got light shields, tasteless.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So we're gonna be really, really fragile. Single headshot's going to end your life.
They'll get 2-9 bonus, and these might take a bit of a hit. We'll see.
Especially when they're attacking on split.
Now A is
straight up going for the A site hit, and it couldn't be better. Forsaken has his ult as well. And yeah, they're going to see one Seeker that's literally going to go over towards here. So Zeta, in terms of how you want to play against double duelists, you got to shut down the site hits early, and they were expecting them to go spawn. Jing tried to get out with the gun, a little bit unlucky on that one. Nice trade came in from 10. Damn, just not expecting that.
He's going to push up, try to regain a new position. Leaving the Viper back down there to defend, and another kill. Oh my God! It's a 1 versus 2 right now. Can Devi clutch this?
All up to Devi.
Crow on the lurk. The spike's still ticking away. That's a good fake. Oh my God! He almost gets it.
Yeah, it was really close. Nicely done from Dep.
This is how you play together as a team.
Okay, 1-9 on top of this, so should be an eco coming out.
Just into its elbow. Enough for
these 3 can buy something relatively good though. I mean, honestly, with how close this is and how low Zeta's money is, they might buy. I'm not entirely sure.
Ultimately, it does come out with them winning, but each of these wins so far in the last
Brands and Weber.
So close.
Chat, let's get a lot of slug approves in for Weber's performance yesterday in Heretics. Thank you so much, mate. Well done, well done, well done. Mate, I was proud, man, watching that, honestly. I was singing your praises a lot. I was very impressed, dude. It was really good, man. You like literally looked like you won so many rounds. So many rounds on your own. It was sick to watch. So yeah, congrats, dude.
They do have 10 with the judge right now.
It was very fun to watch.
They need to try to defend heaven. The question is, is PRX going to commit up there? They've already infiltrated the site again, and it looks like it's going to be covering from the low ground.
Okay, so yeah, they do decide to force into this because the round before was so close that they know that the money is going to be like this, and the risk of buying up is just worth here. They do take a little bit of a hit in guns, but not too much, and they get over towards the A site again. They get a good plant, weird plant to be honest with you, but it's still a plant for Heaven, and Heaven control is really important right now. A lot of this is up to Crow. Wow, that was fast.
No, I think they're fine, unless it's in the smoke. Okay,
that was close.
Nicely handled.
That was close. I was a little worried there.
Rough start for Zeta in terms of this one. Really nicely handled from PRX.
That was getting a little bit scary. Now 3-1 here. PRX in the lead.
Yes, and you have to admire how.
Well, I like the call. I really like the call from PRX. They got over towards site easy. They wanted to do it again. They decided to do the force buy, even though they're going to have some Bulldogs, just because they knew the impact of winning this round was just so much more. So yeah, I really thought that was great. Same old site here, and Zeta need to hold sites. Maybe they're going to be really loose over towards middle, and just go real heavy over towards the sites, because PRX are doing the standard thing where you have double duelists, and you just see if the team that you're playing against can hold site hits. And at the moment, they're at least not holding the sites, and we only saw one retake. And even the retake was a one-on-one.
Even when you use your utility in that way, you're not even giving information. You're just making the guessing that much more on the razor's edge, which is really brilliant, to be honest. A lot of support here for PRX in the audience.
The aim at the moment, yeah, has been some shots here.
Come out for them. But we have a lot of Zeta fans down here as well. It's been my favorite part of doing this show so far, is just seeing all the international fans come out and show their love for the teams. But right now, Zeta's in a little bit of trouble. Yeah. Zeta has been, at least for the start, outclassed. Obviously, the further along you get in a half, the more credits and opportunities are going to be created, the more ultimates that are going to be available. And with very good executions, maybe they can recover. But right now, this is a train that
it can work,
Zeta
Torbit.
has to stop.
It can definitely work.
Combo out these wins back to back.
I'm not saying it's the best, but I think the KO can work well against this comp. And yeah, this makes sense now, right? We just got one person holding over towards middle, we're getting info over towards A a lot of the time, and then we're having more of a rotate. They push it down towards middle, because again, this is just frenzies. And they've been very proactive. I think you're going to see something similar to this setup that you saw into the other rounds.
Oh,
nicely done from 10.
With a beautiful shot
gets
there
the gun as well.
Takes Mind Freak out. Wow. And they're going to start to try to collapse the position here for PRX.
Okay, Forsaken kind of saved them here.
So well. Oh, 10
damn,
keeps going.
10 is...
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness.
Chased down, but he just
I feel like
one-on-one.
I feel like he needed to just carry on going for it there.
Never planted, by the way. It's making a beeline over to A as fast as humanly possible.
We're playing a game of tag. You're it.
Yeah, both of these players right now are on free kills.
Just behind pillar. This could go either way. 10 a little bit lower on HP than Forsaken, but both well equipped to try to take a fight. 10 actually comes up through the sewers.
It's a flash off, clears all of this.
A very strained position, right? He has so many possible angles he'll have to cover.
That's exactly right. In a one-on-one, you're never quite sure where your opponent's going to show up from. He could be Elbow. He could be Heaven. He could be Rams too. And Forsaken has no earthly idea.
Oh my god. Beautifully done.
Oh!
10 gets it.
What a round from 10. Holy hell. What a hero round. Picked up the gun and won all these individual angels. All three of them. He did fantastic and good decision making with the one-on-one as well. I liked it a lot.
And in this moment, Zeta was just a little bit better. You have to admire how they played in this site hit as well. The way that they went in on the aggressive depth with a showstopper just to allow for his teammates to actually swarm the site. And at the same time for 10 to get the shot.
I've been impressed with him this whole season. He's had like maybe one off week. I think I can remember 1 week where he didn't play to like maybe his potential, but at the same time he's been playing so well that I think he played okay, and I just hold him to a higher standard now because of how well he's been playing.
No judge waiting to receive them here up in mid, by the way.
We could see like as soon as so much utility is
massive round. PRX. Honestly, it feels like massive round for both, because 1-9 on top of this is not going to be a buy. That's a huge
reactions.
I like the switch up from PRX as well, right? In terms of how Zeta are playing. heavy over towards sites, and now they decide to take some middle. So yeah, PRX starting to starting to change up their play.
Beautifully done there by him.
This is a slightly different look from PRX.
They're going to be audible as they come up over here towards
Might not expect two here. Flash goes in. Okay, now they know they're two because the flash enabled.
That leaves only Crow left over with some shots spammed through the cloudburst. He's going to try to wrap.
Holy hell!
Up in the air in your face, Depp.
Spike planted.
The only one left.
1-9 on top of this.
Is right on his
Devastating.
This is such a healthy spot here for PRX. They are in a position to possibly bring 5 rifles with them into the 4th round win. Depp going to look for a pick, look for maybe something.
Are we going to knife?
Are we? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So many ways to die in that round.
Yes, 4-2. Still, you're absolutely right. It's a good performance for PRX right now. And if you take a look at the kill feed or the leaderboard, Forsaken still such an incredible MVP.
That was actually sick, though.
Performance since last week, and he's 13-5 right now.
He's looking very strong right now.
One of the sharpest.
Yeah, so like we said, the 1-9 loss bonus means that they can't buy into this one, so they get 2 hero guns, they got a lot of ults, and yeah, this number's getting pretty high. But again, this number can kind of get pretty high. You expect it to get relatively high because of the double dive comp. So
waiting for a flank. Mind Freak over here, ready for anybody who's going to come around. If you can see him through Ramen, he's not. But is he going to see him this time?
Uh-oh.
Jing.
Meanwhile, Jing kills 2 people.
Jing gets both the kills. But yeah, over towards here, they managed to pick up the gun. So with that info, they saw at least 2 here, didn't see the third. They can just take control. But again, they didn't see one person, so they're not going to be able to take full map control.
And very deep lurks. Even the Jet over here in sewers, something looking for to maybe even wrap around and catch them up into mid. This is a very well defended position here for PRX.
Yeah, they have the angles. Of course, Zeta walks right into him. For
no way.
To track it, but
Depp's instant reaction or satchel saves him.
Hit 1. Can he get 2?
Oh
no.
my.
But
he got an astral.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was so sick.
Oh, that was sick.
So good.
Dude, this kid with a short is unbelievable.
Like such an intelligent tactical read to basically like dive bomb
didn't
through
want
the
to have
with
anything
the
to do with the
I've seen him
spam
do
fest.
this,
Just
like,
straight up
times, but, like,
dash
just
in.
To have the instinct
Mate.
to know, like, all right, well, you're gonna try to set up a position where you can at least try to figure out what's going on the other side.
That's so good. Again, I kind of hope that the Shorty stays the same because I like the Shorty is a dumb gun. Straight up, I'll put that out there. It's a dumb gun. I don't like shotguns in the game. But as a person watching a lot of games right now, it's really fun to watch. So I really hope they just increase the price by a lot.
There you are. And the Seekers
Big buy round for Zeta.
Up over by mailroom because of this. Oh, something.
Oh, not again, man.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh God, that aggressive
we gotta make
to
this more expensive.
We're seeing,
it has to be more expensive. That's 3 rounds in a row. It's 3 rounds in a row where he has another gun, but he's using a gun. Oh man.
This is what you expect to see from this.
How much do I think? Like 350, 350, 400. Like honestly, I think you can put it high. It's really strong, dude. Like he's using it. I think 350, and then we just try where it's at, like see where it's at. He's using it over, like over a rifle. That's the mad thing. He's, like he has a rifle, and the amount of situations he's using it, it has to be at least 350.
Playing it safe. Got the information.
Oh my God,
You have to get punished for buying it. But people would still buy it. 100%. Look at how he's using it. You're telling me he's not buying a Shorty if it's 350.
Actually, we're a little bit slow, a little bit careful. Right. They always have that wall up by
it just means that you get a bit more punished for using it.
Next couple of rounds, all of a sudden they're blast packing into your face.
Oh, I just heard a firework. Are we gonna? Oh, there's been midday fireworks, isn't there? I didn't think about this. Could be loud.
Wild, and they did a good job just fishing for information. from sewer, they saw, okay, we know where Laz is. They drop down. Laz tries to rotate, but that's going to give an advantage for the person on the other side over there towards A, and so they get that kill. So it's going to be Viper's Pit at A immediately.
Ooh, whoa.
Whoa. Well, that's a fast round.
We know it.
Just a big exchange.
Zeta decided to change things up.
Yeah, you can never quite predict it. Sometimes you just walk.
Wanting to hold on to B main, and yeah, we just had an 8-person duel within like the first 2 seconds over towards B main.
They did burn. Zeta did burn through the Viper ulti, which is really
Devi on top of just knowing how low the money is, so just doing damage as well.
A full map.
The firing squad is here.
They're just going to cover the spike. They're going to play it safe, as Zeta is known to do. Now,
does he have a molly? He has a molly if he wanted to preemptively molly this.
No way this would work.
No.
You'd have to be a genius, though. That's a nightmare to walk into. Okay, good round from Zeta. Like that they're changing it up.
Yeah. You die. You don't say anything. Okay, good win here for Zeta. A needed one as well. This time something is going to be on the operator. Again, we did see that Viper's
kept so many people alive there, and the money's now starting to get a little bit better. So Zeta can start building up some rounds here.
Interested in trying to get a pick right away here.
We get the attack up out, taking some more mid control again, because they're starting to get shut down over towards the mains, and they're fine to just give them B main.
Now he's looking to play at long range, and that's the versatility of it. But at the same time,
kind of fine to give them everything at the moment.
Consider what Zeta are about to pull off, and Zeta are trying to play with information. They need to figure out where PRX are going to come from. And now they just walk straight into Mindfreak.
Gets his revenge. Reminding Zeta who's in charge.
Damn, dudes. He was just in the perfect position. They wanted to get close before they used the util. The off angle is perfect, and he is on for one. Oh my goodness, it would have been a sick round from him. I mean, it still was, but the clip would have been even better.
That's just the mind games that we've got.
Yeah, I mean, nicely done.
PRX, a little bit
nicely handled.
They thought that perhaps
1-9 loss bonus again. As soon as Zeta wins a round, they get reset.
We have this one person with the perfect head
keeps happening.
Crosshair placement. Perfect shots, almost a flick to the ace.
Yeah. Crazy moment. What is going on at B?
Yeah, like we said, though, there's only one person, so they're gonna be kind of okay. Next round, if they lose this, they get 2-4 on top. Like there'll be a few people that won't have the best buy, but
that's why this is such a good position for PRX. Again, you have the same thing up by A. Something's just lurking up over by B. If anyone pushes out, if he hears a guiding light, he knows he could potentially fake them out and push in. And at the same time, up over by mid, that's being covered up by Zeta with their Astra Stars. So it's up to the A side, if I'm being honest. Zeta has to make sure that they put up a wall here and defend it from PRX.
It's not going to be easy for PRX to navigate this. They're going to send the bird through and ping him. So they're going to get the confirm. Something's looking for a shot. His crosshair is not in the right spot right now.
I think Sky's the best agent right now.
Whoa! That was a chaotic moment.
Honestly, I think I'm on board with it.
Now out of the hands of the players here, but it looks like PRX is going to try to fight.
Damn, this is a sick round from him.
Just Mindfreak left over, completely surrounded, by the way.
It feels like.
Flash smells blood.
Nice round. Holy hell, we're just seeing multi-kills all over the board. Really good from Laz.
Crazy.
And it's great for them because it means that they can get a nice buy into this last round as well. So yeah, 7-5 would be absolutely fine. Damn, that's so insane. I didn't even see the second guy.
Continuing to shut down push after push after push. 5 HP, doesn't matter. Takes Mindfreak out too.
And they are hyped up because of it as well. We might be nearing the end of the first half, but
got the judge as well. I guess there's a backup gun somewhere.
Is by no means over. PRX again aggressing towards the A site.
Zeta nipping at the heels here of PRX.
We got the ult that he's going to want to use as well. Got a couple of ults into this round. We got the attack judge as well.
At least letting the clock run a little bit. They've got something here. They're going to see if something can try to initiate. Through the cloudburst he goes.
Yeah, Def swaps his judge.
Where his opponent's going to be. Oh, he whips it. Oh,
holy hell.
Laz does it again.
Yeah, Laz has been great so far.
And that's now how Zeta is adapting to it, but PRX still not slowing down. They're still up around by ramp.
Nicely done from Def as well. Still a doable round. Good instant decision making from PRX to go over towards here. Sugar Zero's rotate was pretty fast though. But yeah, kind of using the ult against them.
No idea that Sugar Zero's right around this corner.
Viper's pit. Oh,
he did great. He did great. A little bit risky, but again, I think it's so fine. Just trying to rush into the ult straight away. Make sure they can't get the plant down, no space made. And nicely done. They recovered really well. Zeta got a little bit unlucky with this happening all the time, right? Just as soon as they win a round, they get reset. So their money was never good. But once they had money, they looked pretty decent.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. It's dangerous.
The Sky Anchor on A, it's not how most teams use it, but it's nice on the outskirts to constantly get information. So it's not like, it's not too bad. And there's a lot of corners for you to flash around. I don't mind playing it like some rounds. I don't mind having it on some defense setups, but I wouldn't be using it all the time.
You can certainly position yourself for where they're about to land, and that's what we've been seeing from Laz, from 10, and maybe even Def at times.
PRX didn't play from mid much. You don't need to when you have double duelist. Is like the benefit of having it.
Just dashing onto sight.
Your sight hits are just so strong.
Watch for those, find frags in all that chaos. And sometimes it happens midair. Sometimes it happens with a lot of theatrics, and it's incredibly fun to watch.
And so the second half is where we're going to go into now. PRX, of course, will be on the
whose pick is this? PRX pick.
Ready with that spike, trying to get the plant. This is a fight right now to move to the top of the pack here in our rankings.
Yeah.
One of the most important matches of the entire event.
You win this, you move up right next to PRX.
That's right.
And that's a very potentially good spot, because if you actually do get second place, you move straight over into the second bracket up over by playoffs, and well, hello to South Africa. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, we got people from all over the world coming down. So cool. Gotta love it. So we are now gonna go.
So Zeta need this pistol.
13 and see what the pistol round's gonna look like. Again, when teams are this close, that pistol round becomes so important.
Get the pistol, and then it's pretty much game on. 1-1 in terms of pistols. 1 at the moment for PRX.
Right.
Frenzy. Double ghost, same thing, same buy for both teams.
That could be huge, but
in terms of just guns.
no, it's not over yet. This pistol round means so much. And look at how much they're stacking up over by vents.
Yeah, big collection up here. The spike is quietly positioned up here by A, which means it's going to be Devi. If they're going to have to deal with this if they do in fact come in.
This is good info at the moment for PRX. They cleared middle. They have B control. And yeah, they saw no real pressure over towards middle, so they'd group 3 people over towards A, and they have this wall and this smoke and these mollies.
It's just gonna be Forsaken in a little corner and then playing around the poison cloud.
Yeah, this is really strong. It's gonna be a bit of a nightmare for Zeta. That setup was too good. The information from PRX was too good as well, so they could stack 3 here at the right time. The util was great from Divine.
I almost feel like PRX is just gonna be able to meet them here before they can actually set up.
Look at the rotate as well.
No, they're gonna go back.
Oh, they go back. It's nice calling. They have a chance.
Can Jing hear that though?
Does 10 make enough sound? He gets hit by the sky flash that keeps 3 people here. He did his job. He did great. Ooh, because of the sound made.
Zeta get in trouble with this before, where they
Oh,
can't
that's
quite
unlucky.
get over onto the spike site. Sugar Zero is trying to push.
15 seconds.
Time though. Gotta go now.
Oh boy.
Devi killed the.
Okay,
Oh my.
Oh!
Oh my. Holy hell, he did so much damage. He's making the frenzy look like a ghost. What the hell is that?
It is.
Two pistols. That is gonna be really hard for Zeta to win this now.
And the truth is,
yeah, Devi got the most important kill there.
Defenders to hold the angle, and just force you to back up to where it's like, okay, now you're just not going to get there.
Embarrassing. It's very true. We took too much time just to clear out and being careful. So much so that Devi was able to...
Devi was just everything on this round, though. He got the two most important kills. He stopped the initial hit over towards A. I liked his util. I thought it was great. I kind of liked the smoke as well. This smoke here gives you a little bit of freedom to play around there. Blocks full vision off of this. So you can rotate out of spawn. It was nice. And he got the important kills. Again, making the frenzy look great.
And now everyone's positioned for this.
Oh boy.
It doesn't hit Devi. Oh.
Yeah,
man.
Bit of a trade there.
Yeah, don't want to let him get the judge. Gonna fight this pretty heavy.
Over time, PRX is just thinning out these numbers. Where's Crow? There was Crow, and then there was none. PRX with the 9th win. Beautifully done.
Just a little bit more control up over by the middle ground. Something re-peeking it, seeing so many players.
Why is double controller thing? Viper's just really strong at the moment. Again, this kind of wall just creating the question mark like you can. The TLDR Sanhadi is why double controller is good, is easier to shut down people in choke points, and then on attack, easy to like create question marks and lurk out in terms of potential timings. It's like the TLDR.
Okay, a flash comes out there, confirm.
That's the easiest way to describe it.
Wide split over here, so Zeta's not committed to any one location, but we want to watch them carefully. They have to win this round.
Right, because this Viper wall right now, if it goes up, it creates question marks over towards here. Then obviously on defense, Viper smoke's insane. Viper mollies, everything.
Well, this is...
They might just push all the way out.
If they do, they're going to meet Sugar. That could be painful.
Okay, great
Nicely
job.
handled. Respect for him just holding this for so long and just being so ready the whole time. It can be hard when you're in charge of just holding like a passive angle like this, something where they rarely push. It can be pretty easy to fall asleep. Like it can be a little bit sleeper mode. So I like that he was just very aware and very ready for this.
Are they both going to double hop down?
I think so. Unless they actually rotate sites, but they're not going to do that.
Oh, he misses the
that's
shot.
Straight up miss with the judge.
Oh, Forsaken's trying to buy time. But
blindsided there by 10.
Shot in the back.
Well, Jing gets one. Can he string it together? Oh, this is so scary. Such a tough position for Jing.
Can't find a clear shot either.
Can't believe how many times he's been able to peek here.
Oh.
I was gonna say no way they let that happen. There's no way.
Sugar Zero finds him. And that leaves just something who was basically on the lurk the whole time, but unable to get any of those kills.
Yeah. Managed to get just a little bit. Now he's gonna have to back off, save up for the
Zeta won't be hunting with their money. 3,000 on top of this. So in terms of the next round, I mean they might get drops because this is it. We'll see.
That was a really unfortunate whiff for Devi.
Yeah, very important round for Zeta. Good that they get to keep everyone alive. No armor has to get rebought. I say everyone, 3 of them.
Credit to Zeta because they surprised him. He had no idea where Zeta would be. There was no information found from PRX's side. They were playing blind in this round. The fog of war is thick, Tasteless.
It is. It was well executed overall. It's too bad Devi wasn't able to try to blockade that. The push out of B was a failure as well. You know.
JB, what's up?
Aggressive ideas from PRX that time with the execution.
Okay, 2 people can't buy next round.
Not there,
3 people can't buy next round.
Still steadily in the lead.
1-9 on top of that. I mean, he could buy light armor still. 3-person push down middle. Damn, they're very. I mean, not that I'm too surprised because it's PRX, but they are very aggro on this. Higher, lower setup. Oh, one was just a little bit out further than the other.
Just 1 foot coming down the step, but they weren't ready. And now Zeta may try to come around. Something. This is a very awkward position. He takes a shot and pulls away. Not bad.
It just annoys Zeta by a little bit, but in all this time, 10 up by ramps. Oh my God, Forsaken still
his reaction timing is just too good.
Yeah, just had his pre-aim down low because he was wanting to swing into it.
Just outside of this.
He wanted to swing over towards ropes, right? That's why his pre-aim was so low.
And they're going to back up. And remember, Zeta is sometimes too slow with movement. So Zeta hasn't made any progress, really. They're only just up by mail. So they can pull back. There's only
nice
35
flash.
seconds left.
And at this point, PRX knows that Zeta has to commit to a single site.
Yeah. Now,
30 seconds
they're going to have to go for B, but something... Okay, they're going to know for sure as they see the utility come through that could be a push. 20 seconds. Again, can they buy enough time? Spike dropped, and Sugar Zero stuck over here. Even if the spike was grabbed,
really nicely done for Forsaken. He had a good flash on top of this as well. His aim's looking great.
PRX, they hold mid, get some kills, and then they pull back. And they know that Zeta's going to be a little bit too slow.
I mean, it was a nice round from them. Again, they're so proactive on defense.
And that's
by far the most proactive we've seen
the B site.
out of every team ever on defense.
Unless PRX can drop down, clear every angle, and get every kill, the clock is not on their side.
Yeah, and who's the one buying all this time? Who's the one peeking mid? It's Forsaken. This guy.
Right.
It's 20 frags high right now. And he's still looking for a little bit more. Just peeking outside by ramp. He hears a little bit of noise, gets information for his team.
Yeah, they low buy into it. Got some hero guns out. They need, I mean, they literally need a hero.
Close off Zeta from their entries.
PRX about to get their money pretty good.
Zeta looking to aggress over up by the B side. It's a different wall this time, and that's something that I think PRX is very cognizant of.
Yeah, this is a pretty difficult place to try to push through with speed. So you've got something who's jiggle peeking now.
The bait's kind of nice.
Mindfreak is going to have the swing around.
Spike down.
And Mindfreak, I mean, it just you see it work out just like that. This round's already over. Laz is just
it's
stuck.
looking convincing.
The spike is actually stuck over here in a position that I don't think Laz. Oh, well, he will recover it. Thought they might try to spam shots through. Jing with the lurk here.
They're all starting to surround
it's
him.
like sharks surrounding the last swimmer left on the boat.
Da-da.
Oh no, that shark got punched in the nose. But anyways, our metaphor was there. Our metaphor was on point. There they go.
Okay.
Well, gets that kill.
Right, last chance for Zeta, really. Big buy round.
Maybe a piranha. Well, you kill one of the piranhas.
Makes sense to do a timeout.
But anyways, he was being encircled.
They're lurking over towards heaven a little bit.
And that's,
they're getting shut down at mid, pretty heavy. PRX are always doing something aggro, so they've got a default at least for a little bit.
On the defender side, they have a new setup, and so something in the distance draws everybody's crosshairs over there, and that's when Mindfreak
Forsaken, yeah, he looks really good. His aim is kind of crazy today. I mean, his aim's always really good, but today especially it's looking on.
Zeta. I mean, this isn't surprising, right? They've had a hard time. PRX is looking to be in very good form. I feel like I say this a lot when I cast this, but it is true. You see it happening here now. Zeta is occasionally too slow, and they don't give themselves enough of an opportunity.
Yeah, they are going a little bit slow, but they're also getting shut down
to basically
a lot.
secure it. I mean,
I wonder if like with this they are just going to speed up and like the most common thing will be like over towards A heaven. They might double satchel over towards A heaven or just try and take B main. Feels like they need to get some map control pretty early on. They kind of need to do that, and on the other areas be ready for PRX to push, just because it's PRX.
And they have like literally 20 seconds, and they have not cleared the site yet.
I mean, I think it bears repeating, because it does happen that way. Zeta is taking things very methodically, and PRX loves to exploit that. Especially on this map, where they are so comfortable on right now. Zeta needs a different look, but here comes Jing.
I said you wanna
looking for that match point.
You wanna default for a little bit at the beginning, for at least 10 seconds, because they're gonna do something aggro. We see it, and they don't get too much for it. A bit of damage. I say a bit of damage. It was a lot of damage, really. Dog goes in as well, but it does get shot pretty early on, so they didn't manage to clear any corners.
Jing's gonna come over here.
Goodest, thank you so much, mate. 2 months in the Slug Club. Appreciate your, oh boy, appreciate your support. Thank you, mate. Oh, that's so unlucky. Saw the gun barrel early.
Jing finally stopped by Laz.
He's won the round and then he keeps going. So a little bit of chance, a little bit of a chance for Zeta to win this. Obviously, he's won the round. Yeah, he's won the round. The reaction time on the first kill, he saw his gun early. You'll see it from his POV. Sees the gun sticking into the smoke, so it looked a little bit more impressive from that POV than what it actually was.
And now Zeta has no choice and lesser map control, so that they're funneled over on the A site. Oh, I think Forsaken.
Nice info. Rotate comes in. Devi has a molly. They have to go over towards heaven. He can put his smoke up. His wall up, sorry.
They know probably what's happening on the other side.
Toxin screen down.
Look at how he's positioned up on my screen. Forsaken confirms they're up by heaven. And we will trickle down.
We have
10 seconds.
Not a lot of time here.
Yeah, that's the plant down. Forsaken is playing so well.
Spike planter killed there at the very end. You know, we're seeing this narrative kind of continue on. They just aren't able to get
23 to 11.
10 seconds, yeah, 10 seconds remaining, and that's.
Oh man, honestly, I didn't even see his bank. I don't know if he has a different.
They can't attack during that time. I mean,
I don't know what view model he's got. The gun was blocking it a little bit, but it was pretty fast.
A lot of times, the
I don't know if he has left hand model or not.
PRX's strength. They
yeah, looked pretty fast.
And you can see Zeta doesn't know what angles they're going to have to cover, and a lot of times it's either a spike denial.
Right, 6 chances. Zeta again is trying to take some map control early in these rounds.
Something ready to look for another pick here.
It is match point.
Rounds are taking a while. It's hard because
nobody knows. Something's on the other side.
It's so hard because you know they're going to do something aggro, so you kind of have to hold a default. But at the same time, you want to take some map control early.
Wow. But, you know, the truth is, PRX is making this work even without something getting the operator shots, which is, you know, very telling for the strength of PRX overall.
Because we have that many players. Even if something fails, we got Forsaken, we got Jing, we got Devi. And of course, Mindfreak.
Keep an eye on this.
Over by these curtains now.
Devi pushing all the way down to middle. All Seekers going out here and hitting early. That's massive info, and they push middle. Oh man, Zeta in trouble.
Alright. Just trying to fire some pot shots.
Yeah, just, you know, maybe you can get, maybe there's somebody on the receiving end of that. He does get one. Is this the end here for round one?
Might be.
It's going to be just Crow left over.
30 seconds left.
And something cleans him
really
out.
strong. Really strong. Something was great. Forsaken was great. Everyone was good. I liked how they approached on defense. They're very proactive as usual. A lot of shots were getting hit. Double pistol.